Have you ever heard yourself or someone else say, I can't do that. It's impossible. Why does this always happen to me? As I've worked with people in counseling, I've heard this so many times, and I often use the illustration of a palette of paint. We are the artists of our lives. We are the artists in residence, and we have all these wonderful colors to choose from, a wonderful range of greens and blues and purples, and many times we're only painting with a few colors, like blue. We even say, I'm feeling blue, blah, I'm depressed. Nothing changes. Sometimes we've gotten into a rut. We're not really using our imagination. Has this ever happened to you? Have you felt like your imagination has become inactive and you lack foresight? You may be stuck in one way of thinking. This would be like using only one color to paint a picture. That can be pretty boring. So we need to stretch and experiment and imagine new possibilities. Try new colors and contrasts and blends. We have an artist with us today, Mally Grimshaw Pettit, and she's here to show us that painting, like life, is a process. And the most important thing is that we begin to use our imagination. Mally.
Yes, Galen, and that's the most difficult thing for most people, is to imagine what they're going to do and to begin the process. And the most difficult thing about painting is to begin, and you have to begin somewhere. You put your paintbrush into the paint and you put it on the canvas, and you start working with your brush strokes and laying up your colors that you have chosen to work on your painting, so that you can start working with the ideas that you have in mind.
What blocks the process when we're painting, or even in our life, Mally?
Well, unfortunately, somewhere along the line, people who have been working with their creativity might not have been well received. They might have been criticized. Someone might have said, you can't do that, and unfortunately the child in us believed that, and they never tried to do it again. But ways to get out of that and ways to unblock it is to go beyond it and try to do it. Turn the I can't into I can. You know.
And if that means that we have to start finger painting, we start from wherever it is that we feel most comfortable. And I've done that. I've started with finger paints and then moved up from there.
Well, that's exactly right. Most people probably left their creativity in the sandbox.
That's right.
So they have to go back to the sandbox.
That's right. We are the artists of our lives. And like the Queen asked Alice in Wonderland, do you imagine impossible things? No, Alice responds. Well, said the Queen, I try to imagine at least 5 impossible things before breakfast. What new healing can you envision? What new life would you like to create? What new colorful changes can you imagine for yourself? I'm in the pink, feeling good. And then the world I live in and the people I see also look different. And we bring new vision of hope and life into the world. This is how you begin to heal your body. This is how you start to heal your emotional wounds. This is how you recover from feeling depressed and abandoned. Paint a new portrait of your life. Just imagine. Just imagine.